Welcome back to the Schey Insider Season 2. I'm Courtney McKenna, and I'm here with Delaney Allen, our Director of Onboarding. How are you feeling today?
Good. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah. Well, awesome. We're going to talk a little bit about her journey here in the Schey, as well as Delaney's survival guide to new hire training. So just to kind of get started, how did you get involved in the Schey?
Yeah, so obviously my sister was in the program all throughout college, so that's kind of how I knew about the Schey. Whenever she would come home, it was always a topic of discussion, so I was constantly hearing about the program, but it wasn't until I was actually on campus where I was, bombarded with people talking about it all the time, and I knew that as a freshman in the College of Business wanting to get involved in something, I knew that she had had such a good experience, so I thought, okay, why not try it out? It wasn't until I got in and had gone through my onboarding process and had been around, all the familiar faces in the office and had the chance to talk to so many people that made me really want to get involved in the Schey. So that's kind of when I realized, I want to run for a director position, I want to join teams, and I want to take every opportunity that was offered.
Yeah. That's awesome. So how much older is your sister compared to you? So like how many years of experience? She actually just graduated in December. So she was a director for the Schey her sophomore into her junior year, and then she was a VP her junior into her senior year. So she had a really awesome experience. So that's kind of how I knew that this might be something beneficial to me as well. Yeah, no, for sure. Because you're also if she just graduated, you're a bit younger than she is. So you've had quite a lot of time to kind of been introduced to the Schey. That's really awesome, though.
Yeah.
So besides your sister, then, because I'm sure she was also a mentor for you, who else would have been your mentor or mentors?
So actually, my cousin Audrey Bull, she's a sophomore here in the College of Business in the Schey. She used to be a director last year. She was a really big mentor. As I was going through my onboarding process and getting into the program, she was a great deal of help. And then working to get my director position, Ryan Sexton was a huge help to me. He really worked with me one-on-one, just a great resource. And now that I am director of onboarding, Brody, obviously, Gillen, he's been phenomenal, helping me, mentoring me constantly. There's a lot of really minor details that come along with director of onboarding, and he has helped me make sure those details are perfected, and he's made me really comfortable in my position.
Yeah. So. No, that's awesome. So it sounds like your whole family was kind of involved too, because you mentioned your cousin.
Yeah, right? Big fam ordeal.
So can you kind of explain your position and duties as the director of onboarding?
Yeah, so as a new hire and prospect, we brought in about 112 between the two new hires and prospects this semester. They all have to meet a number of requirements. So I'm in charge of making sure that all of those requirements are met for every single new hire and prospect. Mm-hmm. It can get kind of messy with that many people having to meet so many requirements, so it's really important that their attendance is spot on and that they're meeting everything that they need to do prior to April 1st, induction day. Yeah. And then each new hire and prospect has been assigned to a onboarding team. So I have 16 team leads this semester, which is really cool. They're all awesome. I'm really happy to have all of them. So I'm also monitoring those team leads and making sure that they're helping their new hires and prospects meet their requirements as well.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So besides their attendance, what other requirements do they have to have?
Yeah, so the attendance that they are responsible for is all of their new hire trainings on Monday nights. So there are 5 of those, which I lead. And then they have to do one diversity luncheon throughout the semester. So there's a few different opportunities for those. And then they have to attend one professional development workshop. Again, they have lots of opportunities. Yeah. And then they're also going to do an outside event with their onboarding team. This is a really cool opportunity that they get to engage with their team leads and the other people on their onboarding team. And they also then get the opportunity to kind of interact with CAC and other members in the Schey. Yeah. And then on top of that, they are responsible for doing a one-on-one with their team lead and being involved in an onboarding team meeting with their team lead. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'm sure that's a definite, with all the Monday night workshops and stuff, I'm sure that's a great professional development opportunity for them and to kind of get acclimated to being in the Schey and all of the cool things that we offer too.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're just kind of going to shift now kind of into your survival guide. So this is, you kind of thought about some ways to really help new hires. You just want to kind of walk us through what Delaney's new hire survival guide looks like?
Yeah. So the big thing is when you're a new hire prospect, everyone's really excited and, happy to be going through the process, but just keeping that energy and that positive attitude through every single requirement is, just beneficial to everyone. And it keeps everything, fun and vibrant. So just having a positive attitude throughout the whole process, I think, is really important. And then the other thing that I think is really helpful is networking with other new hires and prospects, taking the opportunity to introduce yourself to other people at the new hire trainings, just stopping in Copeland 209 and saying hello and showing your face makes things just more personal. So I always say to the new hires and prospects, just show your face, stop in. We all want to talk to them. We're all so excited to have them. So the sooner that they are connecting with people, the more they're going to want to get involved. The other big thing is, I talked about this a lot at the meeting or the new hire training last night, is, join teams. We have so much for them to join, even as somebody who's not even inducted yet. So that's the big thing. I always say that you're never too young or you're never too old to get involved. Even as a freshman or sophomore in the program, as a new hire, they can jump right in. And even as a senior in the program, we still have so much available for you. So, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Those are actually really good. That's actually some really good advice, because I know for sure that when I was in new hire training, I kind of didn't think about all the teams that I could have joined. So I wish that was something that I took advantage of. And now that I'm in the position that I am, I'm like, oh, let's join everything. Like all of the things all at once. So it's definitely, we definitely have a ton of opportunities for them, and I'm very glad that you kind of call that out. So and like you said before too, we're very happy to have all these new hires and prospects, and we're looking forward to induct them on April 1st, right?
April 1st, yeah. Big
coming
day.
Up soon, right? It's like what month, right?
Yeah, it'll come sooner than I think, probably.
Yeah, for sure. Totally understand that. So, thank you again for being here.
Yes,
I really appreciate
absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. And don't forget her face, and come see her if you have any questions about joining the Schey for the fall semester.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for watching the second episode of season 2 for Schey Insider. Have a good night.